Hey y'all, today we are trying a new eyeshadow palette. This is One Size by Patrick Starrr Visionary Eyeshadow Palette. We get into the way everything looks, outer cartons, all that in the video. This is the shade range right here. That's not right, it's not shade range. These are the shades in the palette. Right here, of course, we have it on the eyes right now. This is $42 at Sephora. I got mine in store. They have it, of course, in store and online. I want to let you guys know, if you are new here, if you're just joining us, that I use all natural lighting. Sometimes you'll see it get a little darker, a little lighter, but I use all natural lighting, no filters, because I want you guys to see these colors as these colors. I don't want them to be brighter. I don't want anything to be washed out. What you see is what you get here on my channel. So if you are interested, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and let's get into applying some eyeshadow. All right, here are the swatches of all of the shimmers, metallics, whatever you want to call them. This one, let me be sure before I tell you something that is incorrect. So the green right here and this one right here, those two were very smooth. The others are, they're very firmly pressed, but they're chunky. So take that into consideration. You can even see it on my hand there, like where I start the swatch and run down, they are chunky. I included the blue here, which is a matte that has glitter suspended in it. It did stain my finger. You can see a nice big stain right there. This says eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take this off. But this says eyeshadow palette, and so I would think they're all eyeshadows and not pressed pigments. But it says a one-size-fits-all 15-pan eyeshadow palette with 9 super pigmented mattes and 6 eye-catching shimmers that are opaque, creamy, and blendable. Patrick Starrr created this visionary palette of all-day, everyday shadow essentials with neutrals, warm tones, pops of color, and the deepest black. That's pretty good, pretty good. This is made in the USA. I like that. Let's talk about the packaging quickly. It's offset and I kind of love it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, you can see it's like, it's messed up. So I thought mine was jacked. I'm assuming that's how it is. You can see this is cut at an angle. This angle runs up further. Like, some people may hate that, but I really do like it. So let's pull this off. Oh, outer packaging looks like so. Nothing, you know, it's a unicorn. So, all right, let's get started. I've already, of course, primed. I use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I set it with some translucent powder. And I love these warm tones over here. These two, soft serve even. I even really like this one, but I can't use them all. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with Matcha, and we're going to put that on the lid. I want to do something a little different, not something that I'm so used to, not my usual. Also, it has been, oh my goodness, I don't even know, well over a month since I've really did any makeup, so bear with me. Let's hope I haven't forgotten how to do eyeshadow. Okay, this is a nice mirror. I like the mirror. I'm just gonna tap this right on. That went on beautifully, wow. I don't want to do my face first. I wasn't sure about the fallout, so we'll see what we get here, but this green, and greens can be pretty hard. This is more of like an army green, but they can be pretty dang hard. And this one has went on beautifully, very opaque. Holy cow. I'm not gonna lie, once I did swatches of these, I was kind of like, ugh, they're a little bit chunky, so it kind of threw me back a little, but this shade is bringing it back for me. So I'm just putting it on the lid, and then we're going to grab a different shade. I mean, that was like crazy easy, so yeah. I'm gonna take Booked right here. Pencil brush first. And then I'm just literally gonna outline it. I'm not gonna take this all the way in, but we're just literally tracing right around the green. These do have some kick up. You can see it right there. I don't mind kick up. A lot of, I mean, you can see it on the green as well, but a lot of super pigmented shadows have kick up. I don't mind it. I can work around it. It's really no big deal for me. I know some people just don't like it, but like I said, for me, I will take pigmented shadows all day and have a little bit of kick up. And that's why when I first get a palette, I won't do my face. I will use the palette first, see if I'm gonna get a lot of fallout. And if I do, that's how I'll work with it. If I don't, I will do my face makeup first. So if I really like a palette, I am more than willing to work with it. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I want to go in with Mango right here. And then we're gonna run that right above Booked. Not sure how well this one's gonna show up on my skin tone. I do have a bit of a darker skin tone, so it may not show up as good. Yeah, we're gonna intensify this. I want more, and I wanna try as many as I can. You can see right there, going in with a fluffy brush, there's a lot of kick up. All right, let's take our creamy shade up here. Same brush, we're gonna put this, whoa, that was way more pigmented than I anticipated, holy moly. Let's blend that baby out. Wow. We're gonna go in with, well, you can't see it, Suede Charm right there. And I'm gonna put that kind of right by the green. I don't know, for some reason with army greens, I love a warm brown. But let's just see what we're getting here. We'll go back in and re-intensify our green where we are blending so much over it. All right, back in with Mango. I know this is a lot of this one to that one to this one to that one, but I want to use these a good bit. I want to see how they work. I wish Mango was just a little bit more pigmented. It just doesn't show up too well on my skin. All right, back in with the green. A lot of times with green, like my eye will eat them. I know that's like weird to say, but you see it now. I want to see if this one does it. You see it now and it's pretty pigmented and boom, but then in a little bit, it's like it absorbs into my eye and it really fades. So let's wait and see how that does. That'll be a really big factor for me. Let's throw in one more shade because why not? Let's take Soft Serve right here. And I don't know why there's different prints in this palette. I don't like to hear things about products I'm going to try. I don't want to have an impression already. I want my honest opinion. So I did not hear too much about this. I'm just gonna put this one up in this area. You know we have to try the black. I'm sorry I'm not using any metallics or shimmers, but like I said, you can kind of see this one, how chunky it is. Not too worried about that. I think this one would be beautiful. That is Walnut Strut. I think that would be gorgeous. The mattes mean more to me than the shimmers do. If the mattes work really well, that's how you really build your look. That's what makes the look. You can throw a shimmer on, it's no big deal. You know, it's kind of like, you guys know me. The mattes are everything. All right, I'm gonna take a pointy brush like this. We're gonna dip into that black and let's just line the eye. It's pretty black. I don't think it's the blackest black I've ever seen, but it is pigmented. I'm just kind of laying it down and then fluffing up. All right, let me do a swatch with my finger just to see how it looks as a swatch. Yeah, it's black. It's just, it's not the blackest black, but it's a black. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, do my other eye. We'll be back to talk about this palette. Okay guys, I Allure 117 lashes on. I put some brown liner on my lower inner rim. Of course I can't find it, and I just sat it down, literally just now. Right here. This is my favorite brown liner ever. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. Again, it's brown, love it. So I'm gonna take a bit of brownie, put it on the lower lash line with a super small pencil brush. Oh, this is so hard to show on camera. Okay. I'm taking it about 3/4 of the way in, and then I'm gonna grab my fatter pencil brush here, and I'm gonna take Booked. That's our warm tone brown, and run it right below. And I'm taking this one all the way in. I don't know why, but I didn't want to put the green on the bottom, so we didn't put the green on the bottom. Okay, a little bit of Better Than Sex mascara on the lower lashes. You can use anything. I don't even really like my lower lashes to be overdone, but I have really long lower lashes as well. Take that into consideration. Okay, and this is the finished look. Kind of loving it. Like I said, I've not had makeup on in quite some time, so I'm loving this full face. I love it. Let's talk a little bit about this palette. I didn't have a lot of fallout at all. When I went to do this eye, I did get some fallout from the black, but that was really it. Everything else was really smooth, really nice, really pretty. I will let you guys know when I use the shimmers. I did notice the green. It is doing that kind of sinking in, fading thing, but it's not too bad yet. Yet is the key word. I will update you guys because I don't know. Sorry, I have a hair. I don't know how it's going to do throughout the day, but we'll see. But overall, I like the palette, but that's it. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I think it's a good palette. And I think if you are one who doesn't like palettes that aren't technically eye safe in the US, I think this is a good palette. But I think there are so many other comparable palettes. I don't think it's anything wow, super special, but it's good. Like I said, I'm not reviewing the person who made this. I am reviewing this palette, this product specifically, and I have tons of palettes that are just as good as this. I think the green went on beautifully. In fact, it went on better than a lot of the other greens in other palettes. But it does do the fading thing. So that's a big key for me. I'll let you guys know again down below if it keeps fading throughout the day, because that is kind of, I don't like it. I don't like that. I want the colors to stay as they are. But other than that, do I recommend the palette? Yes, it is a good palette. But do I think it's anything special? No. There's a lot of kick up. A lot of people don't like that. I don't mind it personally. I could care less about that. But some people do. I want to definitely let you guys know this palette was everywhere before I blew on it. There was dust, eyeshadows everywhere. So I love the mirror in here. I love the packaging. But again, as far as the eyeshadow palette, the shades go, it's okay. It's good. It's just not wow. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see me use this again, please comment down below. Let me know. I will definitely use it. You can tell me what colors, whatever you want to see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.